Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I've got something really special to share with you. This is an exclusive look at the new Star Wars Outlaws gameplay. Thank you to Ubisoft for letting me play this. Now I want to make sure that you're aware of a few things before we get started. This privilege comes with some restrictions on what I can capture and share. Ubisoft has set these guidelines to ensure everyone gets the best first experience when the game releases, and to keep some elements under wraps while they're still being polished. Because of this, you might notice some gaps and weird cuts in the footage. I've had to cut out menu screens, intro screens and certain cinematics that could spoil the story for you. So if you see some abrupt transitions, that's why. Now, let's talk about my experience with the game. I've got a bunch of notes that I jotted down whilst I was playing, and I'll be sharing those with you now. After that, I will let you have the rest of the footage play out without any of my commentary, so you can enjoy the gameplay in peace. First up, I know there's a lot of talk about politics in games. Whilst these aren't real-world politics, Star Wars Outlaws is very much about navigating politics and relationships across the galaxy. It's a key part of the game's narrative, and it adds a layer of depth to the experience. Speaking of depth, Kay, the female lead, is incredible. She's not hypersexualized, she is gritty, down to earth, and fits right in with the harsh world she's navigating. It's refreshing to see a character like her leading the charge. I played the test build on PC, using both a keyboard and mouse and an Xbox controller. Personally, I found the keyboard and mouse setup to be better for most things except for vehicle controls. Those felt a little more natural with the controller. One of the coolest features in the game is the reputation and territory system. Your actions have immediate consequences. If you have a bad reputation, you might get hunted down, and if you have a good reputation, you could even get discounts at shops. It really makes you think about your choices. There's plenty to do besides the main quest line as well. There are tons of outlaw-style syndicate side quests, and you can collect intel on people to use to your advantage. It reminded me a lot of Cyberpunk in the way that the quests are structured. The grappling hook tools and blaster customization are a blast, pun intended. There's a lot of room to tailor them to your playstyle, and the UI is super smooth. I had no trouble navigating maps and other menu screens, although again I can't show you those due to the capture guidelines. The game features several different factions like the Hutt Cartel, Pike Syndicate and Crimson Dawn. And I have to say, I absolutely love how animated little Nix is. Even when you're not directly interacting with him, it really adds to the game's charm. The cinematics are gorgeous and really well done. I enjoyed them a lot. That is one thing that Ubisoft always does well. But I did find some of the climbable walls a bit tricky to spot. That might just be me, but I think it would be great if they could offer an accessibility option to highlight the easiest routes. Not everyone has the same abilities, and that could make the game more inclusive. Me, for instance, I have terrible perception, but there's people with physical disabilities as well, and more extreme, who also might want to play this as well, that could, you know, use the accessibility. One thing to mention is that I noticed some of the voice lines, especially for the patrolling guards, were repeated quite a bit. It did take me out of the immersion, but it's not the end of the world. If you are like me and you're not the best at sneaking around in games, just know that this game really wants you to be good at stealth. I struggled with some missions because of that, so keep it in mind if stealth isn't your forte. I couldn't help but chuckle at how some of the NPCs and enemies aim way better than the classic stormtroopers from the movies. There's also a fun unencrypting minigame and other quick time events that keep you engaged with the finer details like unlocking doors and such. And I know I'm not the best gamer, and I won't pretend to be. I did get frustrated when I kept getting caught, especially since it would push me back to the start and I would then have to lower my reputation each time. Oh, and another little gripe. Some NPCs in the city looked like they were talking, but when you got closer there was no sound. It was a bit odd. On the flip side, the music was absolutely fantastic. It really set the scene throughout the entire game of what I played. And I have to say, the space travel and ship flying did feel really great. It was intuitive and a lot of fun. I regret not spending more time in space, but I was too eager to see what
I need
landing would be like.
a black
Well, that's
market
all from
part for my
me. I will
blaster.
let you enjoy the rest of the footage without any interruptions. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more content in the future. See you next time.
If they trust you, they'll let you walk right into their turf. But if they don't...
I gotta keep it quiet. I get it.
It's fine, nothing there. We're clear.
It was so easy.
Really?
Showtime next.
It's like he was eager to tell me everything.
The Pikes are so gullible.
Get out of here. I've got eyes up.
I should tidy the shop.
Should stop by the canteen.
It's busy. I should find a kiosk spot.
So much to do, so much to do.
I should send a report.
This area is clear. She works for us. Usually.
Yes, sir. I'll make a report if there's trouble.
A lot of foot traffic. Good place, dog.
This is Kajimi, huh? Looks cold. And dark.
That's the least of our problems. The Ashiga clan's been running the underworld here for decades. But Crimson Dawn is looking to seize control. Queen Ashiga is determined to destroy them.
Well, then let's just get the safecracker before that happens. Oh, my jacket's not warm enough for this. Nix, you better curl up close.
Do not question the Ashiga clan's authority.
Incoming transport shuttle from Mobani, requesting landing clearance. Prepare for landing procedures.
Time to distract them, Nix.
Do not question the Queen.
Hey, Indy 5, we're clear for now. Just, don't give them a reason to lock down the ship.
This is not my first time on Kajimi.
Yeah, okay. I think I'll check out the cantina, see if anyone's heard anything about Ink.
Ank's a regular at the Domac Refectory. It's in the Thieves' Quarter, right nearby. By the way, be careful in that cantina. It's crawling with mercenaries.
What's the problem?
You don't want to get in a fight with someone who carries around a blaster cannon.
Right.
gonna try your
Or maybe they help me out with some heavy weapons. So this is Kajimi City. Long way from home, isn't it?
Taking a good chunk of my credits.
Come on, Nix. Maybe they got some good snacks here.
Got nothing for you right now. Farewell.
Quit whining. No, I swear. I'm ready to pack up and hit the road. This place has gone downhill since the Queen let the Empire in. This used to be a free-for-all.
The Empire was bound to come here sooner or later.
The clan didn't have to invite them in.
Oh, it's okay, buddy. People around here are just tense. Hey, is Ank around?
Huh?
Draw.
Ci tinka ci nenolia.
Pass.
Stand.
Ci oto nenolia.
Stand.
Pass.
Ci tinka ci nenolia. Oh.
You know what this is? Sabak.
That's Sabak.
Shields back. That was good. Okay.
Distress! Our ship is damaged. We need the aid of the Hive. We are being swarmed. Without help, we will perish.
Grab onto something! This is Big S. I'm board the Trailblazer. I'm coming to help.
On our right.
Yeah, I hear you!
We will show you what the Ashiga are capable of.
Ashiga's on us.
They hit us!
Air system available.
Hang on!
To the right.
I know!
Left flank.
Yeah, I hear you.
Taking fire. Enemy left.